G'day there Guardians, it's that time again. We have weekly reset and we're going to look at the 12 tier roles that are available this week. As usual, you can find the timestamps for each individual vendor in the description below, and we're going to start right here with the Cryptarch Tyra Karn in the Iron Temple and check out these Iron Lord artifacts. This week she has brought with her a Memory of Scory Intellect Strength roll at a 107. Intellect Strength max I think is 119. Now correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I believe 119, 3881, and we are talking 107 here, so quite a ways down on an Intellect Strength roll if you're looking for that. Scory is pretty handy. To get the benefit of this, you have to get a kill. It lasts for 1 minute, and when your super is full, the perk on this artifact allows your allies to recharge their super quicker. So it's a bit like Song of Flame, but not for all abilities, just for supers only for your allies. The Memory of Radagast is a 112 Discipline Strength roll. Discipline Strength is again a 119 maximum, and Radagast and Galleon, which is next, also they're only 119s. So we've got the, sorry, Galleon isn't a 119. Disregard everything that I just said. I'm losing the plot completely. Anyway, Memory of Radagast, Discipline 112. This one gives you the ability to reflect energy-based projectiles when you're blocking with a sword. So it also gives you additional sword ammo. So if you have a sword out, you can block rockets, you can block Nova Bombs, you can block Golden Gun, you can block enemies shooting at you with energy-based projectiles. It's kind of a cool little perk to have. But yes, I would personally use it for the increased sword ammo. And then Memory of Galleon, which is a Discipline only 112. Discipline only, again, maximum 118, but 119, sorry. But the thing here is this one gives you Detailed Radar, a bit like Third Eye, and Keen Scout. It's a combination of those two. Radar persists when sighting with primary weapons. So you don't have to have primaries with Third Eye if you've got this on. You don't have to run Keen Scout if you've got this on. You can run other items instead. That's what she's got with the artifacts this week. This week Shiro has a Felwinter's Iron Bond for the Warlocks at a 58 roll for 1 Legendary Engram and 5,000 Glimmer. Meh. It's got upgrade rate on auto rifles and Crucible Champion. This week Eris Morn has the Mask of the Duskborn at a 58 roll, 75 legendary marks. It's not really my cup of tea, but it has upgrade rate for pulse rifles and Vanguard champion if you're that way inclined. For the Hunters, Cade this week has these KD Bogatir 2.0 booties. They are a 133, just had a mental blank. My mathematics has gone out with disregard. It's an Intellect Discipline roll, 133, 2 stat points down from max. Let's have a look. It has Void Double Down, handy if you're running that Night Stalker class as most people do. Fusion Rifle ammo, I'm quite partial to a Fusion Rifle. And Rocket Launcher ammo gives you the ability to carry a little bit more of either of those. And of course, being an Intellect Discipline roll, it has increased of either of those. For the Titans this week, Zavala has these Mangonel Type 2 boots at a 131 roll, 75 legendary marks. It's not too bad, but you'd normally like a little bit higher. They are a Discipline Strength roll with Arc Double Down, Fusion Rifle ammo and Machine Gun ammo. Carry a bit more of either of those, and increased Discipline Strength. Of course, Arc Double Down, handy if you're running that Striker subclass. And he also has a perfect roll on this Tower Watch Shell. It's an Intellect Discipline roll for 75 legendary marks. If you don't have a really good Mars-oriented ghost, then this is the one for you. It's got Relic Iron Sensor on Mars, Cabal on Mars. So this particular shell here, perfect roll, Intellect Discipline, definitely worth buying. It is a great Mars roll. Any strikes or anything like that over there, this one's for you. For the Warlocks this week, Ikora Ray has this bond on the end, the Tower Watch shell. This bond, it's a ghost. this ghost over here on the end. Intellect Discipline 59, 75 legendary marks. It's a little low for me, but it's got helium filament sensor and blue polyphage for generating glimmer when killing Vex. For the hunters this week, Shaxx has beauties over here, these Raku Poltergeist 2.0s. They are a 132 roll, 3 stat points down from the maximum 135, 1 point in intellect, 2 points in strength, and we have on these puppies arc double down or second wind. On respawn you get increased movement and weapon speeds, sniper rifle ammo or machine gun ammo, one or the other of those, and of course increased intellect or increased strength. He's also got the ghost over here as a 58 roll intellect strength roll, again 75 legendary marks, you know, your call. It has relic iron sensor and warlock bounty on it. For the warlocks, Shaxx has this one is all bond. It's a 59 roll intellect strength, increases upgrade rate for auto rifles and Crucible champ, but again 75 legendary marks, just a little bit, you know, I'm looking for perfect rolls on class items and ghosts. Lots of boots on offer this week. Over at Orbit, the hunters have boots again. This time it's a 130 roll, a little bit lower than the others that we've seen. Intellect strength again, 2 points down, sorry, on intellect and 3 points down on strength. For 75 legendary marks, you get solar double down, shotgun ammo or rocket launcher ammo, and of course increased intellect or strength. This week, Jirakalal has an Endling plate at a really great roll. For 75 legendary marks, this is almost a must-buy. It's 1 stat point off of perfect. In the intellect there, 6186 is a perfect roll. So we're talking a 146 roll down from 147 max on this Endling plate. It's an intellect strength roll, which, you know, sometimes it depends on your build. Some people like these, other people look for intellect discipline on their chest pieces. Personally, I rotate depending on the build that I'm looking for the activity that I'm playing. But it has arc recovery and arc armor, so it's designed for that striker subclass. And auto rifle ammo, sniper rifle ammo, so either of those you can carry more. Increased intellect and increased strength, of course. This is definitely one of those, I think, must-buy items that is available this week. For the Warlocks, Dead Orbit has a bond as well. Endling bond, it's a 59 again, 75 legendary marks. It's intellect and discipline, upgrade rate for scout rifles, and of course, Crucible champion. Lakshmi doesn't have much on offer for anyone other than the hunters this week. She's got these Eon Tracer gloves at a 97 roll, which is pretty darn good. 2 points down from max, 1 in each of those stat points of intellect and discipline. 75 legendary marks. I would suggest picking these up if you're in the market for something like this. Sidearm loader, if you like to carry those sidearms, which is all the rage in the Crucible at the moment. Switchblade decreases melee attack cooldown. Momentum transfer gives you bonus melee energy on grenade hits, and of course increased intellect or discipline. If you're looking for great intellect discipline gloves, they might be up your alley. This cloak over here is a 58, again 75 legendary marks. It's kind of not high enough for me, but you might be interested, it might get you what you're after. Discipline strength roll, it's got upgrade rate for scout rifles and of course Crucible reputation. And down here we have a perfect roll bellicose shell, intellect discipline. It's 25-35, it's exactly what you're looking for. If you don't have a perfect roll intellect discipline shell for killing Taken, so if you don't have a great Kingslayer shell or something like that that has reclamation on it, this is a good one. Also has relic iron sensor. I'd recommend picking this one up. This bellicose shell over here is also a 58 roll intellect discipline, relic iron, and ether seeds for killing Fallen. New Monarchy is extremely light on this week. They only have gloves and a ghost. For the hunters here, we've got high command grips at a 96 roll, 75 legendary marks. It's on the cusp there. I personally wouldn't buy a 96, but you might. 97s and above. It has increased grenade throw distance, which is this fastball perk here. Impact induction gives you bonus grenade energy on melee hits. We also have fusion rifle loader and discipline or strength. He's also got this Senator Shell down here, which is a 59 roll at 100 legendary marks. That's just a bit too steep for me. It has Wormspore Sensor and Blue Polyphage to give you additional glimmer when killing Vex. It is an Intellect Discipline roll. It's just not a perfect roll, 100 legendary marks. It's got to be for me. This week the speaker has a lot of stuff for the hunters, nothing perfect though. So we've got a 59 roll here in Intellect, Strength, Quantum Phoenix Blue for 60 legendary marks, 25 motes of light. It's not too bad in terms of value. Upgrade rate for hand cannons, and of course everything that the speaker sells has Vanguard Champion on it. The Venom of Ikahika is a 58 roll, it's one step down, also Intellect Strength, has upgrade rate for scout rifles. And down here, the Gunslinger's Cloak is a 59 Intellect Discipline roll with auto rifle upgrade, and of course Vanguard Champion. It's a little bit more expensive though, at 75 legendary marks. Now I know I said the speaker didn't have anything perfect, but I meant for the hunters. For the Titans, he does have a perfect roll, Deep Stone Crypt. Intellect Strength roll, 25-35, beautiful, exactly what you're looking for. 60 legendary marks, 25 motes of light, and upgrade rate for pulse rifles, Vanguard Champion. This is a fantastic buy for a perfect roll Titan mark. And for the Warlocks, the speaker has this one all the way over here, Seal of the Twin Eagle at a 58 roll for 60 legendary marks, 25 motes of light. We have upgrade rate for hand cannons and Vanguard Champion. This week, Variks doesn't have much, but for the hunters, he has this Kel's Cloak at a 58. It's an Intellect Discipline roll, upgrade rate for auto rifles, and Vanguard Champ, of course, as usual, and for one legendary engram, 5,000 glimmer, this could be yours. And finally, for the Warlocks, Variks has the King's Bond. It's a 59 roll, Intellect Strength, 1 legendary mark, and 5,000 glimmer. For upgrade rate on pulse rifles and Vanguard Champ, there's nothing on offer for the Titans this week. That's it for that, Guardians. I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like this sort of thing. You can catch me on Twitch, on Twitter, and on Instagram, BoylerRoom81. Thanks for watching, Guardians. I'll see you next time.